Greetings from the Republic of Texas. My name is Joseph Cerquitella. Used to be a managing director or principal or something there at G.G.I.S. I want to greet all of you parents and students, especially the graduates, and all you friends of G.G.I.S. that are so dear to us. And of course, the staff that is on board right now. I just wanted to say a few words. I asked Pastor Graham if I could make this video with Peter's assistance, put it up on YouTube. G.G.I.S. is a very special place. The Quirks have made it a very special place over the last 10 years. I heard something, I actually read it on Facebook, which, by the way, the Quirks will be one of your best friends when you leave there. I read on Facebook today that a teacher is much like a candle. A teacher is much like a candle. A teacher shines and illuminates the way while consuming itself. That's what the teachers do. That's what the staff has always done at Greater Grace Christian Academy as well as G.G.I.S. The number one prerequisite, the number one characteristic that we wanted from our teachers, and this went from Pastor Vreeland, Pastor Brian, Pastor Jim, myself, and Pastor Barry, is that they love the kids. Perti, Mr. Cornan, what do you teach? That's right. I know what he said. He said students, because that's what he taught. That's what we teach. We teach students. Yeah, we throw in some Latin. We throw in some AP calculus, manners, history. But we teach students. 10 years ago, the Quirk family came to the family fair. Not the Family Feud. They came to the family fair up at G.G.I.S. And they wanted to see if God was calling them, as they thought, to Budapest, to the school. They ended up packing up, leaving, renting their house, doing all the things that y'all don't see in the background when people leave their homes to go abroad. But they didn't see the fiery darts. They didn't see the problems. They packed up and they followed their call. A month before school starts, the teachers have school. And I'm going to tell you 3 stories here. And this is Veronica's story. Veronica and Barry show up at my door in the office in the new building. We had just moved to the new facilities that we're in now. And Veronica came in and was sitting in my seat, in my guest seat, squirming like a 7th grader when they're sent to the office. You know, didn't want to be there, was nervous. Pastor Barry's there for support. And Veronica takes the next 10 or 12 minutes to explain to me very succinctly, very almost convincingly, that she's not a school person. It's not for her. She has no capacity for it. Her talents lay in other places. And she just is not that type of school person. How'd that work out for you? Chapter 2. Miss Kendall. Miss Kendall comes to our school and goes right into 3rd grade. 3rd grade was booming with 3 students. That's it. She had great care. And you know what? Look at how good her English is now. I mean, she has really come a long way. Miss Michelle, although she's in Peru now, did a wonderful job with Kendall. So one winter, their first year there, I was down at their house drinking coffee, as we were apt to do, me and my precious wife Joni, and the kids were playing, and it's snowing outside, and it's snowing outside, and it's snowing outside, and we're having trouble driving on the roads. And I knew that if it was snowing that badly down the hill, it would have to be really bad up at the school. So I hope Kendall remembers this. I think she will remember this. She probably called off school the last snow day that G.G.I.S ever had, because after we moved, we didn't have them anymore. So we gave her, and she was pretty excited to do it. So to make that single call, because it goes out, it's a Christmas tree, you call in, and you call in, and you call, and you call, and all the kids know, all the kids but one. I don't remember who the one was, but I can assure you, every time we called off school, one student showed up. Every time. But never a teacher. I've never had a teacher miss that phone call. And now, Pastor Barry, the after meetings. Who knew during those after meetings, where Pastor Jim and Pastor Barry and Perty Cornan would sit in my room, and we would talk about school things, have a little mini board meeting every week, and then Pastor Barry would stay there on my couch drinking coffee and talking and talking and talking. And little did we know that the Lord used that to just weave and ease the transition that we didn't know was coming at the time. That when we moved back to the States in 2008, that Pastor Barry would take over the reins of that very special place. You're going to miss that place a lot. You're going to look back on your time in Hungary as the golden years of your life. I remember Pastor Brian telling me that. It's right. The Lord has imprinted on your soul Hungary, Budapest, G.G.I.S. But those are all places. He's imprinted on your soul those people. This time. We have often said, Pastor Barry and I, when we talk, that truly G.G.I.S is not a place. It is indeed a time. And I want to close with this. Dulo Judith. I don't know if she's still teaching there, but she was one of my best. When I left, she gave me a poem. She gave me a quote by Robert Louis Stevenson, I believe. And I think this is very apropos to pass down to you. That man is a success who has lived well, laughed often, and loved much, who has gained the respect of intelligent men and the love of children. That pretty much says it, doesn't it? So, God bless you. Godspeed on your way home. You know we all love you. I thank you for your friendship. I can't wait to see you at Christy's wedding in a few weeks in Baltimore. See ya.